Yes. Om Nithyananda Mahasannidhanam. If I chant the full Nithyanandeshwaraya Sadashiva Samarambam, it's going to be a full satsang. If I just start with the Mahavagya Om Nithyananda Mahasannidhanam, it's going to be a rapid fire session. Come on, let's start the Facebook rapid fire.
Swamiji?
You see, I'll continue to respond to your messages by hand and eyes, and continue to answer your questions by listening and speaking. So at a time, simultaneously both. Come on, start.
The first question is sent from Guman Bhushan. He wrote, Swamiji, bless us with the knowledge of how to become intelligent.
Understand this fundamental question, how to become intelligent. Anything self-centered is pain. Body stinks, mind sinks. Body stinks, mind sinks. Anything, any thought current you develop around the body and mind will always be stinking and sinking. Start developing your thought currents around the cosmos, around the humanity, the larger aspects of life. See, body and mind is one aspect of your life, not that itself is not your whole life. Yes, you use the restroom for 15 minutes of your day. That is also one room of your life, but that alone cannot be room of your life, your house. Just like restroom is used for 15 minutes, bedroom is used for 7-8 hours, body and mind is used for few minutes in your life, but that cannot occupy the larger portion of your life. I tell you, this is fundamentally the definition of intelligence. Thought currents developed with the larger aspects of life, like humanity, universe, cosmos, existence, reality, how consciousness works. The larger aspects of life becomes intelligence. Thought currents developed around your body and around your mind, a very small, narrow vision aspects of your life becomes stinking and sinking. That's all. That's all is the whole thing. What kind of a thought currents you are developing, encouraging in your life? Is it all about your body mind, or is it all about the universe, existence and reality? That's it. Becoming more intelligent means developing better thought currents based on universe, the higher existence and larger aspects of life. Next.
Prasant Kurana wrote, how should people outside of the Adinam develop a strong guru-disciple connection? How should adults develop the childlike surrender?
Understand, Prasant Kurana, actually people outside the Adinam, it is easy for you to develop a strong disciple-guru connect, because still it is only the honeymoon stage, dating stage. When you want, you can meet. When you don't want, you don't need to. Inside the Adinam, it's almost like a married. It is a commitment, understand? I tell you, I'm giving you the example. Don't try to make negative meaning out of it and make any bad, wrong meaning out of it. If you are outside Adinam, surely the Guru-disciple connect can be much more stronger and deeper. And you are asking how adults should develop the childlike surrender. No. Understand, I am not surrender-based, faith-based, belief-based sampradaya. I am integrity-based sampradaya. I do not expect your surrender. I only expect your integrity. For example, how you show you to me, be the same in life. That's all. If you show you are a grihastha, be a grihastha. If you show you are a sannyasi, be a sannyasi. How you declare you, be integrated to that. That's all. Nothing else matters. Whatever you show as you, whatever you declare as your conclusions, have same conclusions inside you. See, if you tell outside world, oh, these all are my cognitions and conclusions and this is my life. So inside also be the same. That's it. I am not surrender based Sangha. I am not faith based Sangha. I am not belief based Sangha. First of all, Hinduism is not faith based religion. Understand? It is not the belief based religion. The first lesson taught to you in Hindu tradition is Bhurbhuvassuvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Barho Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Where the faith comes here? The first lesson in Hinduism. Isha Vasyam Idagam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyan Jagad Tena Tyaktena Bunji Damakrudakkasya Sviddanam. Where the faith comes? Where the belief comes? No. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. These are the first lines you learn in your life in Hinduism. So we are not a faith-based, belief-based, surrender-based religion. Fundamentally integrity-based religion. Understand? You as you declare you. That's it. So Prashant Kurana, I don't expect you to surrender. I only expect you to be integrated. That's all. Nothing else. Next.
Arivi Jnana wrote, Swamiji, should we repeatedly pray for the same thing, or should we ask only once for the prayer to come into reality?
First thing, this repeatedly praying, or should we ask only once? You need to repeat if you have not asked intensely. Repeating means if you have not beaten once properly. If you did not beat properly, you need to rebeat. If you have not prayed properly, you need to repray. Sadashiva has 1,000 times more listening than you. But when you pray, you yourself may not have listened it. You yourself may not have been integrated it. Only then you need to pray. That you don't even remember you prayed for it and got it. You just take it for granted. Just making you avoid taking it for granted, Mahadeva makes you pray few more times. So you will be integrated to what you asked and got it. See, for example, a car, or a house, or a relationship. If you just asked once and you got it, you may even forgot you prayed for it. If you pray again and again, then you get it. You know you prayed and got it, so you will be integrated to it. So just make you remember, understand? Our prayers sometimes made to repeat, so we will listen to that prayer clearly. Not Sadashiva need to listen to that again and again. Understand? Listen to this carefully. If you are asking for something to Mahadeva, once you uttered itself, he knows you want this. If he is delaying, he wants you to utter it and listen to you. You to listen to you few more times. So, when he grants, you know you asked for it, you will not take it for granted, you will live with it, you will be related to it. The exact precise way. I look at some prayers being answered immediately, some getting late. If Mahadeva feels you will not take it for granted, you will be responsible for what you asked, it is granted immediately. When he feels you may take it for granted, you may even forget you asked for it and got it. You may ruin it. Then he asks you to repeat, so you will remember. Prayers are made to repeat, not for the God to listen, but for you to listen again and again. What do you want? You are asked to repeat, not for Sadashiva to listen again, but for you to listen again. Saraswati, answer for you. Next.
Justin Dooley wrote, what is the most empowering way we can cause others to experience their higher being and to support them in manifesting this? Thank you for the opportunity to ask you questions today. So fun.
Hey. I'm sipping my rasam. And come on, let me read the question. Even after this long time, Swarupa Priya's accent and my accent. What is the most empowering way we can cause others to experience their higher being and support them in manifesting this? Thank you for opportunity to ask you questions today. So fun. Justin Dooley, first thing understand, it's a virtuous circle. When you start talking to others about their higher being, you will discover many of your higher dimensions. Go on be enriching others, you will open up and enrich and raise yourself in a higher way. When you raise yourself higher way, you can enrich others in a next level higher way. So how? I tell you. I just decided yesterday, let me start the ground level work. Raw. How I started my life. How I started my public life. I'll walk from village to village. Actually, I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, after I realized my enlightenment, immediately after 12, I took my first Padayatra from Tiruvannamalai to Vadalur. And that Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra, as per my Guru's instruction. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. In, I think, 1984. That's the age I was 12. That's the year I was 12. So my public life started that time itself, 1984 itself. So understand how I started my public life. One person at a time. I'll walk from village to village and carry a kavadi. Kavadi means a bamboo stick, both sides, two parts will be hanging. So I'll receive whatever people offer in both parts. One part for me, one part for the deity. To the temple I am traveling. So it is not that I was going from Tiruvannamalai to Vadalur directly. I was making from Tiruvannamalai. First I decided I'll go to that nearby. There is a place called Somasipadi. It's a Subramanya temple. Then from that Subramanya temple there was a nearby another one place. It's a small yatras. Put together it became Tiruvannamalai to Vadalur. And then I came back. So from Tiruvannamalai to Somasipadi, when I walk, one part is for me to consume and maintain myself, one part for that Subramanya. So that's the way I'll carry. I'll go to every village, sit, spend some time, and small boy carrying this kavadi, naturally people will be curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I'll start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know, whatever Tamil with that language, and I'll explain that this Muruga temple is very famous temple, and I'm going there to have darshan of the Muruga, and I'll call them to come to the temple, and then they will ask, in this age what is there, Murugan and all that. Then I'll start talking philosophy. Then in this age, if I don't do, in your age you want me to do. So whatever way I can, it was a raw, crude, ground level way, one person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way, one person at a time. Now I don't need to go to the streets. The street comes to me in the iPad. The whole world comes here in the form of internet. But one person at a time, reaching out. I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. Now I am seeing suddenly the whole energy of the Sangha has become different. Today I spoke only half an hour, satsang. Today satsang is the largest watched satsang in our whole Sangha in last 15 years of my public life. I tell you, let's sit and start. See, Justin Dulé, I'll give you this as a technique. Every person you know who will be interested to talk about this higher life, start talking to them one by one, you will discover you. When you help them to discover them, you will discover you. This is the best way to experience, manifest and support others to manifest the higher being. Next.
Camus IP wrote, How to Kidnap the Spouse to Mahasannidhanam.
How to kidnap the spouse to Mahasannidhanam. Very risky question. I think every spouse has a tantrum throwing kid inside. He or she just want to say no because you say. See, fundamentally it is not that they hate me. They do not want to say yes because you say. That is the kid. You say yes, no. You say no, yes. Take bath, no, I will not get into water. When they get into water and jump, splash around, hey, come out of the water, no, I will not come out of the water. Kid means just saying no. Now, how to make that kid nap? Fundamentally, that kid which is inside your spouse, You need to sit and work with that kid and complete that kid. And I tell you, you should not give advice, you should give attention. Kid does not need advice, he needs attention. You just sit and give attention. That kid will take a nap. Then you can just kidnap. The kid which is saying constant no in your spouse should be made to take a nap by you giving attention, not by giving advice. Understand? This is the advice to you. Never advise your spouse. You can advise anybody, but not your spouse. Are Mahadeva could not advise Sati. What about you? Whatever is said and done, end of the day, he only has to send Veerabhadra to kill Daksha, but he was not able to advise Sati. Understand very clearly. Not able to convince your wife is not just your problem, even Mahadeva's problem. So, do not try to advise. Give attention. Give attention. Don't try to give advice. Give attention. And when you give attention, that tantrum throwing no kid in your spouse will take a nap. Then you can just kidnap. That's all. Make the kid take a nap in your spouse. Then you can kidnap your spouse. Yes, next.
Lieselot Osterman wrote, do you have favorites, or is everyone equal in your eyes?
Lieselot, you need to understand everyone is equally favorite, favoritely equal. You need to understand this whole question comes from this concept of jealousy. First of all, this concept of equal is faulty generalization. See, for me everyone is favorite. Because everyone is favorite, everyone is equal for me. Not that everyone is equal, so everyone is my favorite. No. Everyone is my favorite, so everyone is equal. Understand, these two has a big difference. Everyone is equal, everyone is my favorite is not the statement I am making. Everyone is favorite. Then you can come to the conclusion everyone is equal. But the idea of equal is faulty generalization. It is faulty generalization. I should say, surely all of you are not equal, but all of you are my favorite. So again, I will continue to answer your messages and respond. Around 900 friend requests from morning and more than 1200 messages I responded. And after a break, maybe half an hour, 1 hour break, again we will have one more session, a rapid fire. Blessings. Let's get back to the next session by 12 o'clock. No, maybe, no, 1 hour, 11:30. By 11:30 or around. So we will just see how the things go and then I'll get back in next few hours. Be hooked, be connected to Nithyananda TV, Facebook Live. Blessings to all of you. Let's get back to next session. Let's see you all in the next session. Be blissful.